and I have quite a few things to do today. I'm about to go out for coffee with my mom, and yesterday I got my new printer, so I need to finish setting that up, and then I'll probably do some test prints today and some art as well. Hello, I'm back from my little outing. I wanted to film myself doing my little Linktober drawing that I had already started the day before, but I wanted to add some more to it. So I was just kind of like adding in some little details and finishing my little clown girl. The prompt for this day was clown, but I had like, in my head I thought it was circus, so that's why at the end you'll see it says circus, but it's clown. I feel like voiceovers are really hard to do, and I always like think of things that I can say while I'm drawing or when I'm not actually recording myself, but then when it comes to recording, my mind goes completely blank. But I hope this is somewhat interesting to watch. Let me know if it's not interesting to watch me draw. I want to like have more arty focused things on this channel, as well as like the kind of vlogging, slow lifestyle type stuff. I want to mix in a bit of both. I always am worried that my videos are like super boring because I'm not very, I'm not very lively or like fast paced when I talk, but at the same time, like, I don't want to change my personality to be someone that I'm not. Like, I'm not trying to become a clown, literally. I just want to be myself, and as someone that's like struggled my whole life with being my true self, and especially like in the workplace, with this being kind of like my job at the moment, even though I'm not making any money right now, but who knows, hopefully my art business will be successful. But yeah, I want to be authentically myself, which in the past, in jobs, I haven't been able to be myself. I've had to have like a constant mask. So yeah, I'm sorry if sometimes my videos or my talking is a little bit monotone or slow or boring. Yeah, hopefully I'll become a bit more comfortable with talking on camera. Even like doing voiceovers, I feel a little bit anxious doing them. So yeah, I hope you like this drawing. Okay, this kind of works for now, I guess. Oh, my phone is slowly moving. I'm back in the kitchen because now I'm making my lunch and my camera is still moving. I'm just making myself some lunch now, having a little toasty, and I just did some more of like a Drawtober challenge thing that I kind of started to do. Very what's the word, like not strictly at all, like I just did some random days even though it wasn't like the 1st of October, and I think I will do some more today. I really like this Drawtober. It's called Linktober and I've forgotten the artist right now, so I will probably put it on the screen, but I love their art so much, and yeah, I really was happy to see they had a Drawtober challenge, because yeah, it was just a really interesting one, a bit more like creepy and I think you could probably hear my toasty cooking in the background, but yeah, I'm gonna eat my lunch and then I will put the ink in my printer and then hopefully that's not too stressful and I don't make a mess. And then I might do some test prints. I said I would, but oh my gosh, I'm feeling already so tired from today. I woke up earlier than normal. I kind of just want to do art and not stress much about printer. I feel like yeah, I'm just so scared I'm gonna have like another situation with like my last printer, but fingers crossed everything will go well. So yeah, maybe I will do a test print. We will see, but I definitely want to do some more drawing today because it's a really gloomy, rainy day. It's actually quite cold and I just feel like in the mood to be cozy and draw, and yeah. Oh, here's Snoopy. Hello. Hi, sweetie. What a cutie. Snoopy. It's making a funny noise. You can see the ink filling up. So cool.
Now it's more relevant than ever with this idea of brain rot. Appreciated or satisfied after watching the content.
So I'm doing another prompt for Linktober. This one is possessed. However, I'm not very happy with how this one turned out. It was kind of a mess from the start, to be honest. As you can see, I really like to just draw straight in with pen because, I don't know, I feel like it forces you to be more confident with your lines, but I don't know if you can tell, but I'm not confident when I'm drawing this. Like, when I'm drawing the eyes, I'm kind of like scratching a little bit, you know, like I'm not sure on the shape, and when that happens, it just, the drawing is just not going to turn out right. I wanted to do something like, you know, really creepy, like The Exorcist, you know, creepy Victorian girl is getting possessed. Oh, kind of like Nosferatu, the new one with Lily Rose Depp. I love that film so much. It was so good. But yeah, that was kind of the vibe I was trying to give, and yeah, I don't know how to feel about the face. I don't know if it's too creepy in a bad way. But then I started to draw the hands, and yeah, that's when it went really downhill. Let's see. Yes, then I decided to cover it up because it looked terrible. The anatomy was completely wrong. And honestly, I should have just restarted because I wasn't sure about the face. And then I decided to go with pencil instead because I was not sure on what I was even drawing. I feel like if I don't have like a sort of image in my head, or a very clear image in my head, it doesn't work out too good. I don't know. And I don't know why I drew her arms like too short, and I don't think I could tell when I drew it, but I'm looking back at it and I'm like, those arms are too short. And then she has like all these little floating objects flying around her. That's, you know, she's like in control of, or the demon that's possessed her. So then I am just sketching those out, and then I go over it with pen, and yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you think about this. I did not post this one on Instagram because I wasn't sure about it, but maybe it's interesting to see me draw it. I don't know. So since I was already in my sketchbook, I thought I might as well do a little sketchbook tour. It's not very many pages, but it's what I have so far in my sketchbook. I use my sketchbook very much like a planner. Like I kind of, if I have an idea, I just kind of put it in there. It's like a commonplace book, but for drawing. You know, if I'm planning a painting, I'll just do a quick sketch in there. If I have like something I find interesting, then I'll draw it, and that's kind of how I like to treat my sketchbook. I don't try to make my sketchbook look pretty. I have a lot of ugly pages, and you know, that's okay. That's the point of a sketchbook, is just to get your ideas down onto a page. And you know, if you don't draw those things, how are you expected to get better at art if you don't, you know, let yourself fail? You know, I'm not like the first person to say this, but I think it's very important to not have such a high standard for your sketchbook. Hello. So I didn't end up doing any of the test prints yesterday. Not a surprise. I don't know why, I just felt too anxious to do it, I guess. So that's gonna be my task for this morning. I just made my documents in Photoshop for the test prints. So basically I just like create like some mini versions of all the prints I want to make and the stickers, and I just do like a couple different colour options for them. So some like a bit more red, a bit more yellow, and like the original image as well. Yeah, so I'm going to try printing on my new printer, and hopefully those go okay. And then I want to print off my other sticker sheets that I had designed a while ago, my more Halloween-y ones. And then hopefully everything turns out lovely and beautiful. And then this afternoon I really want to create some new sticker sheet designs and like just watch a horror movie and have a cozy afternoon. Yeah, and then fingers crossed everything goes okay and I can start like actually preparing to open my shop again. So basically just do all the things that I did, well, I was going to do in my last video and then I didn't do Yeah, so yeah, I'm excited to see how the prints turn out. I'm feeling less anxious today about it all. I feel a bit like, I definitely feel like I've lost a lot of momentum, which I had a couple weeks ago. Like I was just so, like I was grinding so hard to get all this work done in time for a deadline, and since it didn't work out, and then I went away for a week, and it's been like a week and a half now since I came back from my holiday. It's really hard to get back into the groove of things and to feel motivated again, I guess. Like I've been waking up feeling really tired every day, and maybe it's because it's just getting colder, and yeah, I don't know, but I want to get excited about it all again. I think I kind of burnt myself out a bit as well, with like the watercolor challenge and doing a lot of social media at the same time, and then also doing a lot of art and preparing for my shop. It was just like too much for my silly brain to handle, basically. We'll try to take it a bit more easy this time around, be a bit kinder to myself, and yeah, hopefully everything will be lovely and nice, and I will check in with you guys a bit later. I'll show you how the prints turn out, and yeah. Say bye. Oh! I don't think he likes me yapping next to him. So I thought I would just show my prints I did today. So this is the test print that I did of some of the art that I've created recently and want to turn into prints. So interestingly, I think this printer prints quite accurately, and also a bit more saturated, I think. The colors, especially like on these, seem to be really, really bright compared to how they look on my computer screen. Now, I did make a stupid mistake, and I forgot to convert this into CYMK before I printed it, so these may not be 100% accurate, but I am starting to think that maybe this paper could be the reason why things printed on it are turning out a little bit more pinky, because yeah, as you can see, like this one, for example, this is the original scan, and it's turned out a lot more pinky than it looks in real life. This one is a lot more accurate to the background color, but it's a bit too bright maybe as well. So this one turned out really well though. I think this is the best I've seen this image look. So, and also these look really good. This one looks really good. This was the one I think I was going for with the Canon printer, but I think maybe it's a little bit too yellowy. But yeah, I can tell, and this one as well is just the original scan, and I can tell that it's a little bit pinky. It's slightly pinky toned. So yeah, it could just be the paper. I do really want to look into some more papers, because this paper that I bought, it's called Ice, and it was I kind of bought it just to test on, because I did buy the MOBA paper, I think that's what it's called, but I accidentally bought the wrong size. It was like really tiny. I'm really stupid that I didn't check that it was A4, so I had to send it back. This is the only paper that I can use to test on, apart from the sticker paper. So I'm going to, probably tomorrow, I'm going to look a bit more into what paper works best for prints with this printer. I feel like the nice thing about this Epson printer is that there's just so many people using it that I can really scour the internet and find out people's experiences and what they recommend. So yeah, I think I want to try out some like nicer paper that's a bit more ideal for prints. Like this paper is nice. I think I would prefer something maybe just a little bit thicker, but I will use this paper for other things like maybe for bookmarks or for thank you cards, stuff like this. It's still really nice paper, and it's nice for stuff like bookmarks and thank you cards because it's double-sided printing. So yeah, some of these like fancier papers don't allow double-sided. Yeah, so this is like not the best test that I did, and I feel like I really want to focus on stickers because they kind of bring me a lot more joy and they turn out like a lot more accurately. And yeah, because I also want to think about getting new paper, I'm thinking like, should I bother testing how the prints look on this paper if I'm just gonna sell them on nicer paper, which I will have to test on again. So I might work on these on this paper. These two prints I was thinking of making into small postcard sized prints. So maybe those could work on here too, especially if I want to make them into like actual postcards where they're double-sided. Yeah, so then I did my printed some sticker designs that I have, and I feel like these came out really nice. I hardly edited the colors at all because I could see from the test prints, these were the sticker designs that I had done and printed, and I had to like make them a lot more saturated and brighter in Photoshop because they were turning out really dark. Actually, I can show you. This is how they turned out when I did my first print of them. They were really, really dark, so then yeah, I edited them a bit, but now on here they look a bit too bright, I would say, especially this one I think is just way too saturated. I don't think they look bad. I think this one looks perfectly fine like this, and maybe this one too, but this one I think, like especially the little girl, I feel like she's looking a bit too white, you know. So yeah, but so because of that I just only slightly increased the yellow in it and also the saturation, and I honestly think they turned out exactly how they look on the screen, so that makes me really happy that it seems like this paper is quite accurate, and the printer as well. So yeah, maybe I don't need to edit them so much because yeah, they look really nice, to be honest. I'm really happy. Oh, I do see that it has got a little bit of ink splotching here, but I saw a video today and I think that could be because of the paper is too soft or something like this can cause this. I think if it continues I will try to look into ways to avoid that if needs be, but yeah, overall I'm really happy. I think this looks really nice, and yeah, I'm excited to make more stickers. So yeah.